Okay, a valuable skill that students need to know in the education process is how to properly answer a short answer question on a test for maximum effectiveness. And in this video, I will show you how to do that. Step one is always to read. You have to read the question carefully. Make sure you understand each part. If you have questions, try to ask questions of your teacher or your instructor if you don't understand the question completely. Look for clues in the question on how to answer it properly. So step one is careful reading. Step two, you begin writing. You want to answer the first part. In the beginning, you want to identify what you're talking about. You want to identify the subject matter. Someone should be able to read your question, your answer, and know what the question is without actually reading the question. You should not start off your answer with pronouns. You should be in sentence form. You should punctuate and capitalize properly. And you should try to answer all parts of the question. And if there's some parts that you don't know, continue to attempt it. Do not leave the question blank. If you leave the question blank, it shows you're not trying, and that's going to be looked on negatively by your instructor. Remember, grading short answer questions is subjective, so you want to impress your instructor by your level of effort, by your organization, by giving the best effort on all the parts of it that you can. Step three, you repeat for any other part of the question. Remember, a lot of these short answer questions have 2 or 3 parts to them, so you need to answer. They're really like 2 or 3 questions in one. Make sure you answer all parts of the question. I often see students not answer the second and third part of the question. They just answer the first part and they skip on and they go on. It's about taking your time and not rushing is the key, and being detailed with your work and being disciplined enough to answer each question carefully. If it is an opinion question, you must support it with specific evidence from what you have learned. Specific facts and details supporting your opinion. An opinion is just an opinion, but if you add facts and details behind it, it'll make your answer a lot stronger and score a lot higher in most cases. Step 4 is revision. You need to make sure you reread what you have written. Look for words that you have written illegibly. Make sure you answer all parts of the question. Look for punctuation and capitalization mistakes, and then revise as needed. Very important. Most students just scribble something down, write something quickly, and move on. It's that step of revision that's going to help you catch your little silly mistakes that we all make and keep those from hurting your final score. Final thought, answering a short answer question is very easy to do, but you have to follow the 4 steps. Most students that get in trouble with short answer questions fail on these questions for 1 or 2 reasons. One, they just simply have not taken the time to learn the content and don't know enough content to answer properly, which happens from time to time. And number 2, because they rush through the questions and make lots of silly capitalization, spelling, legibility mistakes that can be easily avoided. So at the very least, go through the 4-step process and avoid the silly mistakes that end up hurting your score, even if you do not know the content completely. If you know the content completely, show what you know in a clear, organized manner, and you should do very, very well on short answer questions.